Marvel Studios no longer has character restrictions when it comes to who they want to include in the MCU. And this comes at us directly from the head of Marvel Studios, so take that for what it's worth, which should be a lot considering he's the guy running the studio. Okay, so let's toss up the good old Marvel rights chart, one from days gone by. And here's some of those rights right there. Look at that. Up there in the blue, you got the Fox characters, like the X-Men and the Fantastic Four that were locked away. And then you got the shared rights between Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Then you got Universal with Namor somewhere in the middle because he's in the gray because he's also owned by third parties. And then Universal characters, which are now in the MCU. And then you got Sony. Kingpin's in the middle, because as we know, he's part owned by, well, Sony, and they can use him in animation and maybe live action by the sounds of it, and then you got Sony's characters all over there. But outside of that, yeah, that's it. Everything from that chart is back at Marvel besides, well, most of the Spider-Man characters. But that doesn't stop Kevin Feige from saying that now they can literally have access to everything. And that's what he did in the press rounds for Deadpool and Wolverine. Talking about how now that they got Fox and that they've integrated characters like Namor and others from Universal, and we're going to be seeing many more of them in upcoming films like Captain America 4 and what comes next, he said that there are no more restrictions. If they just want the character, they put the character in. Now, there's still a caveat here because there is the Spider-Man issue, so let's bring up that chart. But let's be real, sooner or later we're getting the symbiote. We're getting many of these characters in the MCU. Many of them have already appeared, whether it was the multiverse variants or just straight up for the MCU. And Sony is not really finding success doing standalone things. So pretty much everything here is, well, free reigns, right? And that really does make sense. And you kind of just look at this and go, yeah, they can really use anything. As long as Sony goes, yeah, we don't have plans with Scorpion, they're going to use Scorpion. So yeah, this is good news. It kind of tells us that Marvel is officially past all those old, archaic rights and sales and complex contracts that they had. And remember, we still don't know the full details on Hulk. He's like mostly back with his entire catalog, but again, there's still a part left at Universal, but that might just be related to theme parks or whatever. We don't really got the full story. Namor, there's maybe one outstanding contract, but it seems like that's been figured out with whoever owns it in that state. So things are looking pretty good for Marvel, not gonna lie. And it's just kind of good to hear that, yeah, we got them. We can now use it. We don't have to go through loopholes, legal stuff, lawyers. You gotta check through, you know, like bureaucracy over there. You know, it's no political games anymore. It's like, yeah, you want to use this character in here? Sure. If we're not already planning to use them somewhere, they can discuss it with the writers and the directors, which that's just great. That's exactly what you want to hear. They finally got it all.